Okay.
I'd like to call the Plan Commission to order. Roll call, please, Terry.
Mary Podolsky.
Here.
Jim Allen.
Present.
Allison Williams.
Present.
Ken Bukowski.
Here.
Mike Skippington.
Here.
Corey Campbell.
Here.
And Gary Paul.
Here.
Please stand for the pledge.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And please remember all our men and women throughout the world. Okay, I have no changes to the agenda. Hearing none, or if you have none, I need a motion to approve, please.
Move to approve the agenda.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the agenda. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Actions on minutes from the Plan Commission regular meeting, November 14th, 2017.
Move to approve.
Second. We have a motion and a second to approve those minutes. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Number 6, any comments from the public? They must be limited to items not on tonight's agenda. Any comments not on tonight's agenda? Okay, we will move on to number 7. 7A, action on a request from David O'Brien of Bayland Buildings, agent for Corner Properties LLC, to rezone parcel VA-178-14, located at 2760 South Oneida Street, from Community Business B3 to Special Business SB. Todd.
Yes, the property owners of this location at 2760 South Oneida, which is the current Hardee's facility, which right now, if you notice, you drove by there, is actually closed down. I think they closed shortly before the holidays. But they, the plan would be to have this parcel rezoned from community business to special business. The plan there, as attached in the site plan, there is a plan to move forward with demolishing the Hardee's site, combining that parcel with the Golden Shell facility or property next to it, and creating one parcel, and actually reconstructing a new convenience store with a dispensing, with gasoline dispensing, and a restaurant. So the Hardee's, as of now, would move into the new facility once it's built. So it would actually become, instead of 2 parcels, it would become one larger parcel with the same developments on it, just more modern, up to date. Thus the request to, because gasoline dispensing is not permitted in community business, it has to rezone to special business. That is the request.
Okay. Any questions on this? Comments?
Question. Todd, I'm looking at the pictorial of the proposed building. I'm assuming the north end, if I'm looking at this right. There's an existing building and a proposed building. What's that little proposed building all about?
I think the proposed building is actually an extension of the car wash portion. The existing one is the existing car wash. It'd be expanded to be extended.
Okay, that's a car wash there.
Yes.
Okay. And then the restaurant will be inside the building that they're proposing to build.
Yeah, you can kind of see where the drive-through is on there. I would
Okay.
anticipate that's where the restaurant would be. These plans, as you know, these are basically very preliminary site plans, just to kind of give you an idea what they're proposing. The original full site plans will be coming through site plan review committee in the near future.
All right, so we're just here to change the zoning of it so this can move forward.
That is correct.
So you say restaurant, you mean the Hardee's is gonna move? Is it gonna actually be a Hardee's?
Yes, I guess, from what we've been told, yes, at this time it would be.
It's going to be a Hardee's and an additional restaurant, correct?
I move to approve.
Second.
Oh, just a minute.
Whoa, okay, don't shoot, jeepers.
Okay, I'm sorry,
Thank you.
Allison.
We know it's cocktail time.
We have Mr. O'Brien is in attendance, but he just stated that it's actually just going to be a Hardee's. It's not a Hardee's and additional restaurant, just a Hardee's.
Okay.
Not a Hardee's what?
Allison had asked if it was going to be a Hardee's and an additional restaurant.
Oh, and I see, okay.
Not
yeah.
to be 2, it's just going to be the Hardee's.
Oh, okay, yep, all right, thank you.
Okay. Any more questions, discussion?
I'm not making any motions.
Okay. Does anybody want to make a motion?
I make a motion to approve.
There you go.
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second to approve the request from David O'Brien to change from Community Business B3 to Special Business SB at 2760 South Oneida. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Are they here?
It's right here, he's leaving.
Oh, good luck. Thank you. Good luck.
Thanks. Okay. 7B, action on ordinance number 01-1-18, rezoning parcel VA-56-4-1 from light industry district L1 to sports entertainment district SE. Aaron.
The proposed rezoning there is for a village-owned parcel of land, the former truck equipment south site. The village board had previously, in conjunction with the RDA, had previously, or the CDA, previously approved selling the parcel of land to a developer for a 92-room Comfort Suites hotel on the site, consistent with the redevelopment of that area. In order to facilitate the development of the hotel, one of the contingencies of the sale was to rezone the property from light industry to sports entertainment as a permitted use within that zone.
Okay.
Construction to be when? Next spring, I imagine?
Anticipating an April groundbreaking.
Say that again.
They're anticipating an April groundbreaking at this time.
I move to approve.
I second that.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve ordinance number 01-1-18. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
On the
Opposed?
question,
Whoa, I'm sorry.
question I have is, I know this is, it's kind of exciting to see this area develop a little sooner than we, at least I thought so, which is great. The question I have is, are we going to take a parcel at a time as it comes up for development? Or are we, is it possible, or am I wrong in asking, can this be all changed at one time for sports entertainment, like we're open?
Right, what we'd like to do is address this one issue right now, hold a neighborhood meeting to make sure that all the residents are aware of what's on the horizon,
Good.
and then take on the large rezoning of most of the parcels to sports entertainment.
All right, good idea. Thank you.
The whole area? The whole area you're talking about. Have you, is this in the area that they had considered running Reggie Way through to Ashwaubenon, or no?
That would be on the property
Other
that
end.
we own on the north side of Mike McCarthy is possibly where that
Okay.
could happen. And
Uh-huh.
the majority of area within the village that in our comp plan would be suggested for sports and entertainment already is zoned
Yeah.
that. It's really just this property between Mike McCarthy and Borvan, kind of a long strip.
That's where it should have been in our matrix, right, when we redid it? Or what, I thought, wasn't that in 5? Wasn't there a TIF 5 or a?
It didn't actually rezone it. At one point, we did rezone a good chunk of that. Maybe 2 years ago, we did a stretch along Holmgren out to Lombardi, and then kind of wrapped around the corner.
Yeah.
I think at that time, we may have done the bar property, but it just, in our property, but we just didn't do the other side of the street. There's so many other property owners, and there are a lot of other things that would go on in terms of concerns they had that we decided to pull that portion back at that time.
Take your coat off and stay a while now. You're okay.
Todd just told me I just came for the ending, so.
That's the best part of the meeting, right, Allison?
Allison, quick question. This was brought up to the comprehensive plan that we've had some time ago. Is this going according to our thinking?
The development or the sale
The
of this
whole area.
property?
The whole area.
Well, I think things are starting to speed up, like you had said, a little faster than we initially thought. I think a big part of what we need to do in this side of the stadium, if you will, in general, a big part of that was trying to get some additional housing in there and bring more people. And I'm going to just point out Jess Miller, who represents the bar group, once told me, I'm not going to build it and they will, and believe that they will come. And so I believed that he was not going to do anything and that I had to bring people so he would do something on his corner. So that's what we're kind of trying to push along, is by bringing residents and more activity around here. I think certainly what's happening on the other side of the stadium, on the west side, is certainly helping that not everybody can fit in there, and there's a lot of people coming and a lot more attractions here. So I think that's going to spur some interest on the other side, on this side.
Okay.
Well, we have the Rush Center on this side, so that's, it's sort of a triumvirate over there with both the stadium and that side too, so, yeah. How many rooms is this?
92.
92
room.
Okay.
92. 6 stories.
That's great.
So with this, the bar's going to build a brand-new big club, huh?
That's what I'm hoping. I keep asking him every week. He's sick of me.
Well, let's hope that happens. That would be a wonderful addition.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah. Okay, we already voted. So this has already passed, so we are going to rezone that. Recommendation to rezone that. Okay? Okay, number 8, items for next agenda. If you have any, call the office. We need a motion to adjourn.
So moved. Second.
We have a motion and a second to adjourn. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. I want to thank everybody for coming out on this balmy night.